Hello, Max from Max Baxter Roofing. This is Joel from JND SEO. Spoke briefly on the phone today, so I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. And I don't want to waste your time, Max. I don't want to waste mine, so I'm going to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you want to hear some more information, let's just set up a 10-minute phone call. If not, take the free tips that I'm going to give you in this video, and you can actually apply them right to your site. All right, so the first thing I'd like to talk about is content. So I'm on your homepage here. And I'm just looking to see how much content you guys kind of have on your page. So you got a little bit here about your services. You guys do have a ton of pictures, which is good. Customers do like seeing that. But having some more content would also help you on as far as Google goes. So you guys probably have under 300 words of content, I would guess. And Google's actually looking for well over 1,000, and I always say 1,500 to be safe. And if I'm being honest, 99.9% of businesses, Max, do not have 1,500 words. So that would set you apart immediately. But Google actually ranks you according to that. And the more content you have, the higher they're going to rank you. But the other even more important reason why we want that much content is the more content you have on your page, the more keywords and keyword phrases you can put into that content. And these are what really get you found in searches. And this is what drives the traffic to your sites. This is where you get the visitors, really, is from the keywords. So as an example, I've put in an excellent keyword, roofing, Charlotte, North Carolina. I know you are just a little bit outside of Charlotte, but I figured, it's pretty close, and, we're going to get some really good results by using Charlotte here as an example. And it won't affect any of the results that we're going to look at here in a minute as well. So first thing we're going to find with any search on Google is the ads at the top. Everyone pretty much knows what ads are at this point, but essentially companies are paying to be seen first by potential new customers. A second up, you're going to see this map section. Top 3 companies are going to show up here based on citations. And that's just when you get your business name, address, and phone number listed together into a directory site such as Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Home Advisor, just to name a few. After that, we're going to find the organic section. The top 10 companies will show up on the first page. In fact, there's actually 10 results for every page in this organic section. And these don't show up randomly. They all show up based on Google's algorithm. We know 2 parts of that now have to do with content and keywords. Also, citations play a part. So if we were ranking our keyword roofing, Charlotte, North Carolina, number 1 would go to Baker Roofing, 2 would go to Better Business Bureau, which is a directory, 3 would go to Charlotte Roofing. Next up, I want to take your website, maxbaxter.com, and plug it into a program I use called Ahrefs. This allows me to kind of analyze your site and see how it's doing. I see at the top you guys do have your business name as a header. That's a really good thing. It actually helps Google to find you in searches. After that, I do want to look at some of the numbers. So 34 referring domains, those are just websites that you have links on. When people click those links, it sends them back to your page, maxbaxter.com. So the 35 sites that you guys have links on are actually sending you back 97 links. So, give or take, it's about 3 links per website. And you guys have 6 keywords you can currently be found for in searches, just like what we put in roofing, Charlotte, North Carolina. That would be 1, and these are 6 that you guys have. And these are what drive the traffic to your site like we talked about, and they're bringing 48 visitors to your site per month. That's actually on a monthly basis. So let's go ahead and take a look at your keywords. Max Baxter Roofing, so that's your business name. 90 people do search your name just like that. And for that, you guys are in the first position, which is, of course, the best you can be. 10 results show up per page, remember that. So top 10, first page, number 1, obviously is going to give you the biggest percentage of the volume that comes with it. So next up, Max Baxter, again, your name, Baxter Roofing. People who search this, it means they know who you are. It's going to be some of your referrals, potentially even repeat customers. And it's going to be people who saw probably your signs and maybe your trucks as well. And they just did not have time to potentially write that down. So next up, let's look at, we also want to bring in some new customers, right? And that's where this key phrase here comes in. Roofing, Gastonia, North Carolina. 60 people search it just like that. But for this one, we see that you guys are number 64. In fact, this Max Roofing here, 55. You've dropped off considerably. 10 results per page. 55 is going to put you on page 6. 64 for Roofing, Gastonia, North Carolina is going to put you on page 7. And the last one, Max Baxter Roofing, where you're 98, is going to put you on page 10. So we did some research. 80 to 85% of people don't go to page 2. So you really want to be on page 1 to get those visitors. So actually, I wouldn't tell you right now, all of your visitors are coming from your top 3 searches, which are all your name, which means pretty much referrals. So what we really want to do then for you would be to increase your keywords that bring in new customers and get you ranking for those. As a quick example, let's go to Baker Roofing. Over 1,300 referring domains, sending back 14,000 links to their page. See, they got their name up here with some keywords. Over 5,000 keywords here, sending back 10,000 visitors to their site per month, which are pretty huge numbers. But a couple of their keywords I would say I wouldn't advise using because they're national terms. This first one, roofing company, I mean, that's pretty vague, has nothing to do with a location, and that's what we really want. That's why there's such big volume on it, but it could be anyone in the whole US, which means you probably couldn't service all of their needs. So what you really want to have, of course, is your own name, so Baker Roofing Company. Then you want to have terms like this: Roofing Durham, North Carolina, 300, number 1. Roofing Companies Raleigh, 300, number 1. These are the kind of ones you want that'll bring in new customers. And even the volume with that, 300, I mean, that's a lot of volume. Getting one of these in the top 3, or definitely number 1, is going to bring you 100 people with just that one keyword. So imagine the difference if you got 1 or 2 of those. All right, so Max, here's what I want to do. If we got one of those keywords, right, that has 300 on it, and you got number 1, that would bring you 100 new visitors to your site. And we know that you had about 48 right now, so that would basically bring you 3 times the amount total plus the 48, put you close to 150. It would bring you 3 times what you have now. How many more phone calls would that be? How many more estimates would it be? And depending on what your conversion rate is, how many of those estimates would turn into clients that would be jobs for you per month? That is on a monthly basis. Imagine the difference that would make to bring you a second stream of income here through online traffic as well, in calls that are going to come in off of that. Anyway, if you want to hear more, Max, 10-minute phone call. Thank you guys for your time. Really appreciate it. I will just give you a call to follow up. Just want to hear what you thought of the video. Thank you again. Have an excellent day.